Jaden, first up, what got you guys going there to start the second half? Obviously, that was a pretty overwhelming run you guys started off with there.
I think this first half, I felt like we didn't bring the energy, and they brought the energy with their shots and, their physical presence on defense. I think second half we was just ready, and we just prided ourselves on, just being ready in the second half and, just bringing the energy.
Jaden, you didn't get a couple of calls there fairly early in the second half, and then you just kind of went off. Did you get angry?
I did. I usually, Eric can vouch for me. When I don't get a call or an obvious call, I kind of get mad and, I just, take it out in the game for real. That's all I really can do. So, I just kept playing and, Eric, says all the time, just keep playing. And, that's what I did.
Eric, last week you talked about playing with a sense of urgency. Early in the second half, you attacked the basket in the pick and roll there and had 9 points in about a 5-minute span. Was that a concerted effort from you to just be more aggressive in the second half?
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of both. My number was called on those players a couple times. And I was just ready to attack the rim. I knew we needed a boost in those first 5 minutes before that first TV timeout. So, yeah.
Hey Mason, what are you guys feeling out there when Jaden flips a switch like that and takes over a game like he did midway through the second half?
It makes the game so much easier, and then it's also a lot more enjoyable to play whenever he's doing things like that. I think it takes a lot of pressure off our shoulders just to do the simple things while he's putting on a show for everybody, including us. So it's a blessing to be able to play with him. I'm glad he's on our team. Appreciate that, Mason.
Blessed to play with you too,
Jaden, it seems like the last couple games, Purdue's just running more ball screens for you. Has that kind of been the case?
I think last game they, played zone, and circles usually, come off ball screen. I think we just, just been running more ball screens, and I think I just been getting comfortable in ball screens, and just making the right reads. I think sometimes I make the wrong reads, but that's gonna happen, and when we're in ball screens, I just gotta keep making the right reads for my teammates.
For Mason and Eric, just the lift that Caleb and Ethan gave you guys in the first half, you guys were scuffling there. What did they do to kind of bring you guys back into the game?
It was huge. I remember Eric talking about to Ethan just how ready he was from the get-go. I think he came in, not for sure, there was one stretch, however much time he played, but he got 5 points real quick. And that was a huge jump for us. Caleb had a couple rebounds, just simple things like that helping the team.
Yeah, I think in a game like that, as a leader, I just try to tell people, just come in the game and play hard, especially in a game like that. Where that's the first thing you have to do is play hard, scrap. And Ethan was cutting hard and being in the right place, and it ended up working out for him. Same thing for Caleb. And he missed out on a tip dunk that didn't go. That was unbelievable.
Jaden, you're 9 of 12 in the second half, but only 2 of those buckets were from 3. Did you make a more conscious effort to attack the rim in the second half? And if so, why were you able to be successful doing that?
I think, just in ball screens, just reading what the defense, gives me. And, it's my job to attack, and if I don't have anything, I play off 2, and then, I know my teammates are open because, everyone's seeking in on me. So it just makes it easier, to find my teammates, and I think I've just been doing a better job of that as the season, progressed, and I just got to keep doing that, and the threes will come. I just try to, whatever the defense gives me, just taking what's comfortable for me.
For Eric, did you guys do something better defensively in the second half, or was that simply a product of not turning the ball over as much and Plummer not making horse shots?
I think it's a little bit of everything right there. But I think it was more of us. I think, with Plummer, we were there a lot more. We had a hand when he was.
He was just hitting touch shots.
He was at first. Yeah, he was. That step back in the corner was a very tough shot. But we had small little breakdowns before he would get shots like that. So we just kind of cleaned those up, and I think it just led us to be more successful on him, especially.
You guys are tied for the lead in the Big Ten now after this win. You've won 6 in a row, I believe it is. What's is this kind of where you expected to be at this point in the season? What's going to take to finish this off?
You know, we you know, obviously had our goals before the season, and you know, Big Ten was one of them. And you know, just you know, after we lost those games, you know, there was no doubt that you know there was the same goal. You know, we just you know had some faults, and you know, everyone loses games. And you know, obviously winning one of those games, but you know, it happens, and you know, we just got to keep going. I'm just so proud of our guys. You know, we just kept fighting. You know, each and every game. And you know, we just got to keep doing that to the end. And you know, whatever outcome is, you know, we want to be, you know, Big Ten champions. So.
Eric, Jaden said you would vouch for him on playing mad. Do you see that from him before, and if so, what brings it out?
I mean, the refs bring that out pretty. They do that for us. But I mean, I think I'm kind of the same way as far as like you get angry during the game, you kind of play better. It's just about channeling that anger to the right stuff, and I just try to stay in his ear about just keep going. You know, don't worry about the refs. You don't get the calls early, and just little stuff like that, just to you know make sure he channels it the right way.
Eric, now, the quick turnaround to go to Michigan on Thursday.
No doubt.
After this emotional game and everything that went in, how do you guys get yourselves back into the same mindset?
I mean, well, think about this one tonight, celebrate a little bit, I guess, whatever. But we leave tomorrow, so as soon as we come back in here in the building tomorrow, it's about Michigan and just cleaning up on just watching film, cleaning up on the mistakes that we had from the last time. Because we won, but it was definitely not perfect.
Kyle, last one.
Mason, I asked Matt at the last press conference about you, and he talked about you're the most efficient player in college basketball. What does that mean to you to have your coach talk like that, and have all your teammates kind of be there for you?
It's a huge thing. You know, I wouldn't be able to do it without them. It's kind of a hand-in-hand thing. They make me better, I make them better. So the biggest thing is we just got to keep moving on one game at a time, improving, and win this Big Ten championship.
Cool. Thank you, guys.